just making sure that the Facebook live is on. I got a notification, but I just want to make sure that the live video is on. It looks like it. All right, so welcome, happy Wednesday. This is the live as scheduled on the three sneaky emotional causes for burnout, especially those that can keep you stuck in burnout and those that can lead to re-burnout. And why is this important to know? So that you may heal from burnout if you are burned out, or you can prevent going into burnout. And if you have been burned out in the past, you can prevent going into re-burnout. So this is a live video, so I think I would be able to see any notifications when you comment. If you're here, please do say hi. If you are watching this as a replay, please do comment replay so I know that you did get to watch it. And I'm hoping that this is helpful for you. And by the way, if you have any questions or comments too, you can leave it as a comment at any point during the video. If it is during the live, I hope to catch it while it's happening and get back to you as soon as I catch it. Otherwise, please do leave it as a comment. I would still get back to it whenever I'm done with the video as well. So what are the three sneaky causes that keep you stuck in burnout is very important. So these are the three emotional traits which can easily lead to burnout, and all three of them are kind of interrelated. They are kind of in the same family of traits, or they could be related. Certain aspects of each of them could be related to certain aspects of the other, so they could be interrelated. There is an overlap in this, but there are three main emotional traits which can lead to burnout. Number one, overgivers. So are you an overgiver? That means, do you bring all of yourself into something that you're doing? Do you put 100% of yourself, invest 100% of yourself in whatever you're doing? If so, then you're actually bringing your heart out there into what you do, and you attempt to go above and beyond to do what you're doing. And you attempt to over deliver. The people who are the over deliverers, those who go above and beyond to perform, they are the overgivers. They are at risk for burnout down the lane, but they are very valuable in what they do in their work. But it can set them up for burnout down the lane as well, unless they have systems in place which can protect their energy and stop them from going into burnout. Okay, so the emotional trait number two, not enough. So the people who have the feeling or the motto of not having done enough, they're also at risk for going into burnout. You may know the example of, you may have easily seen in pictures or even in ads. Someone is trying to hang a picture frame on the wall, and then they are looking at the picture frame with their head tilted maybe a little to the right, and then the person adjusts it. Oh no, maybe a little to the left. So it looks like they're trying to make tiny tweaks here and there just to make sure that it is just enough. So it looks like there's always that one small step which you can do more of. If I had done this, a little bit of this extra to what I did already. For example, if you I'm trying to think, if you take a picture and you think, oh, if I had shot from this angle, yeah, this angle would have been slightly better, that lighting would have been slightly better. So there's always that some little thing which you can add to make it better. So it feels like what you already have done could be better or is not enough. That is also the emotional trait which can lead to burnout. Again, that is not a bad trait at all. It only improves your what you bring to the table, improves how you show up in the world, and improves the quality of your work. All those are desirable traits, except it can set you up for burnout unless we have some systems in place. That's all. So we just need to be aware of what those traits are, so we can be mindful to do the things we need to do, so that people don't end up in burnout from them. Okay, you want to be nurtured yourself too while you nurture the others too. You're bringing so much to the table, but you also want to make sure that you are taken care of while you're doing it. So this not enough feeling can either be their own self-talk, what they are trying to get themselves to do. It's like a kind of like a parameter for their own functioning that they have set for themselves. I have to do like this or this. Or it can be a parameter to meet with the expectations of others. So they are trying to function within the parameters of others' expectations. Oh, they expect me to do A, B, and C, and so I have to do A, B, and C exactly as they need it. Otherwise, it's not enough. So that is a second emotional trait, which can lead to burnout or keep you stuck in burnout, or lead to re-burnout. Okay. Now coming to the third emotional trait, which is the out and out perfectionistic trait. So those who want it just right, that means they have to have it exactly perfect. Remember, I told you all of these have a little bit of overlap in them. So that's the third emotional trait, which can lead to burnout: perfectionism, because something has to be exactly perfect, perfectly done. There's a very high standard to which the person who follows perfectionism holds themselves to, which is a very high standard they have to meet. And this can lead to self-criticism if they do not meet those standards. Even to make sure that they meet the standards, they tend to be self-critical, or this negative self-talk, the self-talk that they have at the back of their mind, the language that's going on in their minds about how they are doing, tends to be very critical for themselves in an attempt to make sure the quality of what they do is good. But ultimately, it is critical, which means it can be undermining if it goes over a certain limit. It can undermine their belief in themselves. It can undermine their ability to do certain things. It can ruin their morale, and it can give rise to the feeling that I am not enough in the background of their mind. Or it can say like, I'm not doing it right, or it can be like, I'm not up to the mark that I've set for myself. So it's always like a suboptimal impression of themselves when they tend to be perfectionistic. Again, none of this is bad. All of this, if someone has that, it is to be loved because it's a part of them, but it's something that you need to be aware of, so we know how to work with it so that you don't end up in burnout. And why do I say that? Because all these are related to our emotions, right? All these three emotional traits are related to how we handle our emotions as well. And burnout, if you remember from any of my previous lives or any of my previous talks, you may remember burnout is a result of chronic, teeny tiny stressors that happen over a period of time, or a series of big stressors, any big life changes, or it can be a series of teeny tiny stressors, even the microaggression at the office, the microaggression to the patient, some teeny tiny stressors, even a bad review. A patient leaves. If it is a mild bad review, that can add up over a period of time, along with a lot of other instances that happen and over several years. It can lead to burnout because our body, each time it handles a similar situation, it is this mini stress situation for our body. That emotional handling is a stress situation. Our body tackles that emotional handling the way it tackles a stressor. So it's a mini stress situation for our body, and over a period of time, if it is not appropriately handled or processed, it can lead to burnout. So the key to also healing from burnout or preventing re-burnout is approximate. I cannot talk today, right? Because I haven't had lunch yet. I just got off work in the morning. But either way, is the key to preventing re-burnout and healing from burnout and preventing yourself being stuck in burnout from these three emotional traits is what I call emotional hygiene, which is a set of practices that you can do on an ongoing basis to bring about appropriate emotional healing or processing your emotions. So it's almost like detoxing your emotions on a very, very, very regular basis, more than what you would think. It's not a once a day, or it's not a once a week meditation. It's not once a week yoga. It is more like a very consistent, regular practice of emotional healing, which you do throughout the day. And that's called emotional hygiene. So if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments below. If you would like to know more about how I work or how I can help you with this, please do direct message me, or please do feel free to set up a discovery call with me and we can explore it together. If you'd like to know this and other tips on healing from burnout, I would invite you to join my Facebook group. It is free. It's called Enlightened MD. So it is www.facebook.com groups/enlightened MDs. So ENLIGHTENED Enlightened MDs. I hope this has been very helpful for you, and I will see you in the next live session. Have a nice day.